up off that neck into the trench. See Ali be the band.
Afternoon. Foster Child in the building. We are live. The Detroit Tigers fall 3-7 to the Cleveland Guardians. They advance to the next round. Yeah, Jim. Yep, great season. Great season for sure. They fall to the Cleveland Guardians 7-3 in an elimination game. The Indians snap an 8-game, I think, losing streak in elimination games, and they got the job done. Tarek Schoolbull ends up being the losing pitcher in the ball game. I think the bases were loaded at the time. I think it was 2-2, maybe. No, I think the Tigers were up at that point, and the bases were loaded. He hits Jose Ramirez, bringing a runner in, and then the next batter, Lane Thomas, hit a grand slam to open the game, to blow the game wide open, which would be the dagger. And I'm not gonna lie, I was on the phone watching the game when it happened, and I said that might be a wrap. And sure enough, it was. We managed one more run after that, but that was pretty much it. And when it's all said and done, I mean, we put ourselves in the best opportunity that we could, with our ace going into the elimination game. But the final result, 10 runners left on base. We were 1 for 12 with runners in scoring position. And, we did give up 7 runs, but our hitters just didn't get the job done. The hitting disparity was 11 hits for Cleveland and 7 hits for the Tigers. We got runners on. We got runners on. I don't know why. I swear Malloy walked, but I think the Guardians had a record or a Guardians record for strikeouts in an elimination game, but we just didn't get the job done at the plate. Veerling had four strikeouts in the ball game. Wenzel Perez had 3. Torkelson had a rough series. He had 2 strikeouts, but overall the bats let us down. Of course, Scooble gave up 5 earned runs. Vest gave up an earned run. Holton gave up a earned run, but Malloy got hit by a pitch. Is that how he got on base? Okay, Malloy got hit by a pitch. That's how he got on. I know he got on base. I'm like, I know he got on base, but we fought to the very end. I know we got Cole Keith had a big RBI when we were still fighting and still in it. I don't have much to say, but so we had Scooble going into an elimination game. He got into some trouble. He hit Jose Ramirez. Lane Thomas had a grand slam. And there goes 4 runs right there. So I think it was either 4-1 or I don't know what the exact score was at that point, but yeah, it was 4-1. Either 4-1 or 5-1. But going into the 6th inning, it was 5-1. The Tigers did manage 2 more runs, but when it was all said and done, they made the hits when they need to make the hits. Yeah. Coach, I will be in hibernation to recover my herds. Yeah, it's rough. Yeah, I'm just barely on camera right now. This is awful, but good year. We advanced the second round. We beat the Astros. We had an opportunity to shut the door against the Guardians at home. We didn't get the job done, and they end up crushing us in Cleveland. Yeah, we just we'll get back to it. We're definitely going to talk about what the Tigers need to do going into the off season. And it's just tough that despite the fact that we had a good year and we defied the odds, it's tough knowing that we had an opportunity to continue and we fell short. The Guardians were just a better team, and that's that. Coach says now I have to sit in this dog water rival college stadium to Salt and the Moon. Yeah, I would hate to be in Mount Pleasant right now, watching the Central Michigan. That would be awful. But yeah, we definitely gonna talk about we can definitely now get into the off season, and yeah, we can definitely get into the off season and talk about what we can do. And it's gonna be a long road to April. It is gonna be a long road to April. Yeah, but this is a season that we'll never forget. Appreciate you, June. It's gonna be a season that we'll never forget. This roster did a whole lot. Gotta laugh at that. First things first, adios, Torque. Yeah. Dang, this is rough. This is tough. Yeah. Torque let us down. But this was a great team. We would not have been where we were without guys like Matt Vierling, who played strong, played good great the entire year. Kerry Carpenter fought through a injury where he could barely walk. He had one of the biggest hits, several of the biggest hits of the entire year. Do what you got to do to, not do what you got to do to bring Carpenter back, but pay that man. School will pay that man. Cole Keith is locked in. Parker Meadows, Rogers had a big hit in the series. I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not mad at a single guy. Sweeney got us where we needed to be. All of these guys. I'm not mad at anybody. Feel how you want about Torque, because when it's all said and done, when it was all said and done, Torque didn't get the job done. He was one of the main guys that he had 2 doubles today, right? I said it in the group chat. Empty stats. He had doubles when it just didn't matter. Empty bases. He had many opportunities with runners on base. We continued to bring him up in the 6 and 7 slot, and he just didn't get the job done. Coach says also Foley got to be high. Basically got shelved for Job. Yeah. 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 And it hurt us. It hurt us because Job, I think, gave up the last run in game 4 where we ended up tying the ball game. But yeah, not a great showing from Foster today because I just don't know what to say. This is awful. This is terrible. Um, let's get to a break. So for people that weren't here at the very beginning, the Tigers lose 7-3 to the Cleveland Guardians in Cleveland in an elimination game. They got the hits that mattered when it was all said and done. They played better defense today. The shortstop, I don't even know who the short. What's the shortstop's name? Rochio. Oh, Roquillo, Brian Roquillo. Um, in the series, hit 375, had 1 RBI. He made a couple great plays in the hole, and Quan destroyed us. He hit 524. Lane Thomas, with the dagger, the grand slam in the elimination game. Went 2 for 4 with 5 RBIs, 316. What coach said? I'll have to check, but I gotta think we set a record for runners left on base in 5-game series with 50. Oh, is 50 the number? That's beyond staggering. 10-game, 1+ inning makes me want to vomit. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. Illich, open up your wallet. We can't bring back Mark Canna, Gio Urshela. Respect to them. They did great this year, or they did good this year. They kept us in it, but you got to open up the wallet. We have to shore up the corners. Can't bring Jace Young back as the everyday third baseman. You can't bring back Torkelson as the everyday first baseman or anything of the sorts. Just bring in bats. I don't care where they are, even if they're in the corner outfield. Vierling had a great, had a good year. I keep saying great, had a good year. But even if you just shell out $1 zillion and bring somebody into the corner outfield, do what you got to do. Winsel Perez is not an everyday corner outfielder. Neither is Matt Vierling. Matt Vierling, when it's all said and done, just was not there. Riley Green showed up in the last few games. He ended up hitting 230. But the window is open now. You gotta pay. You gotta pay Scooble. Scooble did everything that you asked of him. Scooble, the window is open now for him. So you got to bring bats to surround him. It's bittersweet as I look at this. As I look at this, picture of us clinching. I don't know if this is clinching at this point. The wild card series, or if this is for clinching the playoffs. But it's bittersweet. All smiles, but we got to go out and get some pitching too. It was a fun ride with the opener system that we had, but you got to bring in some more shutdown pitchers next year. Montero, Scooble, and I guess Job is not going to do it. This will not be a long show. I don't blame anybody for getting up out of here because I'm ready to get up out of here too. And yeah, great year. Parker Meadows had a strong year. He walked 3 times today. Wow. They just completely pitched around him. He would not press the issue. Took his walks as he should. but we struck out entirely too much. 4 strikeouts from Vierling, 3 from Winfield Perez, 2 from Torkelson. Horrible playoffs from him. He got on base in several outings that just don't matter. I mean, several at bats that didn't matter because nobody was on base. Way to hold it down. Oh yeah, for sure, coach. Way to hold it down today, my dude. Time to watch the Pops get honored for 50th reunion. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. That's had to be there for that 50th reunion of 1974 Central Natty team. Yeah, that's huge. That's huge. So yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for watching for the entire year. We will be back soon. As we, this was a great year when it's all said and done. We had a 0.2 chance, not 2%, a 0.2 chance of making the playoffs. We make it into the playoffs, and we watch this team who was just not supposed to be here make it to the second round of the playoffs and have a legitimate opportunity to make it to the third, to the conference championship game. But yeah, we're gonna come back strong next year. Troy in the building. What's up, bro? Yeah, it's awful. Not good. But yeah. Now we can talk all season. I want Bregman on this team. Amen. We talked about it. Me and my guys talked about it earlier today. Got to go get Bregman strong. Strong defensively. Discipline at the plate, and yeah, he's got playoff experience. He's won a World Series, so. Yeah. But all right, I holla at y'all. On the flip side, it's your boy Foster Child, Corner of the Copa. Please subscribe to Bleachers and Speakers on YouTube. Corner of the Copa on all audio aggregators. I'm out.